Altos, it's week 2 and we're carrying on with Hold Back the River. In this week's tutorial we will be looking at chorus 2 and the bridge as brand new. That is what we're going to master in this week's tutorial. But before we do that, let's look at what we've already mastered. Let's bask in the glory of week 1, which was verse 1, chorus 1 and verse 2. So now what we'll do is just recap that section by singing through with the track and the upper alto part. That's what we'll hear in our ear now. None of the other voice parts. So sing along with me. First line, we don't sing it. But we're kind of hearing the melody in the guitar that we're about to sing. Try to square. Tried to square, not being there, but think that I should have been. We all go into chorus 1 in unison. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold, we lift the note so I can stop for a minute and see where you getting hide. Louder. Hold back the and river, softening. Hold back. This is a new note now for the start of verse 2. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. We wait, but now we crawl against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's it. That's recapping everything we've looked at so far. In verse 2, then remember, just before that, little instrumental break. Once upon a different life. And we can all, the whole choir should be really sort of singing out more now, more kind of connected notes. And then from we rode, you're with the lower altos. Our bikes. Lift up into your hour, into the sky. Great. Okay. Let's carry on now with chorus 2. Chorus 2 then, and I'm actually talking to all the altos because in this chorus you are singing pretty much as just one voice part, 96% the same. I worked that out. That is statistically correct. Majority in unison anyway, but chorus 2 is different to chorus 1. It's twice as long and it's not so much in unison. It's richer, it's got a more lush sound, and that's reflected in the lovely harmonies. So let's have a look at how you move out of this second verse into chorus 2. We've come out of verse 2 in unison, of flashing by. So there we are, altos together, and then it's straight into chorus 2, and we have to hold, by, hold. We lift up into our note there. Have a listen to the first line, altos. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so high. Sing that with me. 1, 2, 3. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so high. Great. From there, we have to drop down. Can't stop for a minute and be by your side. Changing lyrics as well. Be by your side, not see where you hide. Can't stop for a minute and be by your side. Let's add that on, top of chorus 2. 2, 3. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so high. Can't stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold. I just carried on there. So this is sort of the double length now in chorus 2. We've just sung, can't stop for a minute and be by your side. We breathe, we're on the next note that we need. Hold back the river, hold. Rhythmically then we've got something different to the sopranos and the bass. We hold the hold. Hold back the river, hold. Try that from Hold Back the River. 2, 3. Hold back the river, hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. So that hold, that sort of is the linking arc to bring us back round into sort of almost essentially sort of repeating from the beginning. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. This next line then, hold back the river, hold back. This is the sort of 4% where you're not exactly the same. It's the same notes except the octave difference. By that I mean lower altos, hold back the river, hold back, which is where we all go to in chorus 1. Upper altos, hold back the river, hold back. Be nice and floaty and fluffy there. Yeah, so the second time round, can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold for an upper alto, hold for a lower alto. So that is most of chorus 2 completed. You'll see it kind of carries on with just O's. The O's are all in unison. Let's have a look at them now. When I say all in unison, I mean for the whole choir. We're all O-ing together. And I want you to kind of get into the mentality of like we've had a football, we've watched a football match, you know, you're the kind of football fan. Oi, oi! But we want to make it, tweak it so it's just right for this. Before we have a look at that, let's just sing through again chorus 2. So let's go from a flashing by. Ready? And hold. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. I just played it because I thought I won't pick one. I won't sing just one because I'm representing both. Brilliant. Okay, let's just add on the O's. Let's have a look at that now. Oh, the O's. This is sort of an extension of chorus 2. And now this is where the whole choir are in unison. So I'd like to just drop straight in, and it's really simple. You're just following the movement of the chords, but the sound has to be really kind of full-bodied at the forefront. Yeah, this sort of football fan analogy. Oh, 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 like we're kind of calling out. Moving with the notes. Have a listen. You've got oh. Sing it back with me. Ready? Oh, 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 oh. It's there's some other songs that we've done. I think it's like Dreams is an example where it feels like we're all just one voice at that moment. Great. Okay, let's run the whole of chorus 2 now with your voice part. Here we go. So altos, let's drop in halfway through verse 2 when you're in unison, moving through to chorus 2. So flashing by, a flashing by. There it is, lifting. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Two octaves. Brilliant. So we end chorus 2 in unison. Did you remember to go to the correct octave? Good work. Let's have a look at the bridge. Top of the bridge and the first few lines of our bridge, upper altos and sopranos, it's the same. So we've got a two-part harmony situation going on as we move through the first little bit of the bridge. We've come out of chorus 2 as a whole choir in unison with our nice kind of what's to say, boisterous. Yeah, why not? Oh, 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 oh. 2, 3, 4. Lonely. We all sing the lyric lonely, but upper altos and sopranos, our lyrics here are minimal. We just sing lonely, lonely water. We're up north a bit more, so the water is soft. Water, won't you let us? So we're kind of dropping in around the full lyric line from the bass and the lower altos. So sopranos and upper altos. Oh, lonely. Yeah, we've been down there and we need to get up to here. Lonely. And then there's a little gap. Lonely, lonely water. Yeah, so that first little bit, we're kind of like echoing the line. Lonely, lonely water. Listen. Won't you let us? And that is as much as we do the same upper altos and sopranos. Let's just try the top of the bridge. Ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lonely, lonely water. Won't you let us? That's it, okay? Before we break away and become a separate soprano alto part. Let's just drop in and sing it with the track, just so you can hear how at that point of the bridge, rhythmically, how it's working with the rest of the choir. Okay, we're coming out of these O's. Oh, our starting note. Are you ready? And lonely water, lonely water, won't you let us? Okay. Lonely, 2, 3, 4. Lonely water, 2, 3, 4. Won't you let us? Marvellous. Okay, we're going to move forwards now through the rest of this bridge and see what your voice part does. Oh, exciting. Upper altos, carrying on through this bridge. We've just heard how we start the bridge with the sopranos and we are singing reduced lyrics, so it's the bass and our alto singing through the main lyric lines. So we've got just had this lonely, lonely water, won't you let us? This next line, let us hold each other. That actually is where we are in unison with the lower altos. From this point to the end of the bridge, there's just one alto voice, but of course we come from different places. So let's just drop in from that place. Let us hold each other. Let us hold each other. And from here it kind of builds up. The whole bridge sort of builds up momentum. So it carries on. Lonely water, won't you? Let's just try that. 2, 3, 4. Lonely water, 3, 4. Lonely water, won't you? Have a listen. Let us wonder. Try that. Let us wonder. Okay. So if we now sing through from the top of the bridge up until that point. Are you ready? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lonely, 4. Lonely water, 3, 4. Won't you let us? 3, 4. Let us hold each other. Lonely water, won't you let us wonder? So second half of the bridge then, you're singing the full lyric lines, more volume, more oomph. That final line in the bridge, let us hold each other. It's almost exactly the same as the first time we sing it, except for the last note. Let us hold each other rather than other. All right, one more time, upper altos with the piano, and then we're going to sing it with the track. Lonely, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lonely, lonely water, won't you let us hold each other. Lonely water, won't you let us wander? Let us hold each other. Kind of sounds a bit out in space, doesn't it? That last line of the bridge. That's why you need the other harmonies. Let's sing it with the track. All right, we're coming. So dropping in with the O's. Chorus 2. Oh, 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 oh. Lonely water, won't you let us? We go back this line. Let us hold each other. Lonely water, won't you let us wander? Let us hold each other. So it kind of teeters on the edge before we go into chorus 3. So I think the live zooms will be really helpful for that bridge, for you to be able to hear it kind of dismantled again. So you're not hearing the whole choir, you're just perhaps hearing the upper alto part with the lower alto part. You know how it goes. Well done. So let's sing everything we've got then, top of the song, up until the bridge. Just the upper alto part in our ear for this run through. Tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back. New starting note. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. Now we crawl against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. Into chorus 2, we lift. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back. Into the bridge. Lonely, lonely water, won't you let us hold each other. Lonely water, So I think the bridge will be a key point for us to look at in our week 2 live Zooms, just because of how the harmonies have shifted to this new stack of harmonies. So in the live Zooms, very much then allowing each voice part to hear their part against one another, etc., etc. For the upper altos, coming out of that bridge, we have to remember to go up the octave. Hold back the river, hold back. Oh, sorry, not the bridge, chorus 2. Chorus 2. Oh, 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 oh. That's what I meant to say. Great. Okay, we're going to have a quick summary of any moves that are in chorus 2 in the bridge, and then I'm going to conduct the whole choir. Well done. Movements. So we'll drop the track in just before verse 2. In verse 1 and chorus 1, we just stand still, and then in verse 2, we get this fairly fast-paced moving sway because it's in time with the tempo of the music, but it's just a little movement. Bass and altos stepping out on your right shoulder and foot first. Upper altos and sopranos, it would be your left. It's coming out of verse 2 that I remind you we're about to stand still but put some clicks in. So it would be that the lyric would be a flashing by, and we stand still for hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. So it's like a dropped click. And your hips would probably be moving a little bit. You wouldn't just be completely still and the hands going. So put the whole kind of groove into it. This carries on through chorus 2 until we get to the O's, where you are rocking forwards and backwards. And then we're standing still into the bridge, standing still for the first half, and then kind of feeling the music. So let's just map that through with the track. Are you ready? Verse 2. Almost. They're not massive sways. They're discrete sways. Yeah, still going to your outside edge first. Coming out of verse 2, we're reminded we're about to stand still and put the clicks in. Ready? Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I just relax clicks. For a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back. Ready? And swaying forwards. Relaxed arms. Into the bridge. We're about to stand still. 3, 2, 1. Lonely water, lonely water. Arms stand by our side. Relax shoulders. And then as the drums kick in, we feel the music a bit more. Don't feel it too much. And then there's a moment where we stand still. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Let us hold each other. Yeah, it feels right to just stand still for that final let us hold each other. Okay. Those are the movements running through, coming out of verse 2, chorus 2, and the bridge. So now it's time for me to conduct you as a whole choir. Try to keep you close to me, but life got it. Try
Tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. But now we crawl against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back. Oh. Lonely water, won't you let us wander? Let us hold each other. Lonely water, won't you let us wander? Let us hold each other. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your